Hello Team Sagittarius. I'll be doing your monthly forecast reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising for March 2019. I'll be using 3 different decks today, 2 tarot decks and 1 oracle deck. I'll be using the Spirit Song Tarot that works through animals, the Angel Dream Cards oracle deck, and then I also just got the Sasarabito Tarot deck. Really fun deck. I will be using a 7-card spread for the monthly forecast, and I am going to start with an energy clearing. I'm going to start shuffling. Whatever intentions you are setting for this month of March, anything you are visualizing, really see that energy going into the deck as I'm shuffling. Take a nice deep breath. And we shall get this going, Sagittarius. And then the next deck. And last but not least, well, let's start. So with where you'll be at in this month of March, we have a reverse 2 of Swords. Swords are air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Give me a moment to reflect over this card. So I feel like this month you need to watch out for deception and manipulation. There could be someone in your life or multiple people who are deceiving you, manipulating you, whether in a partnership or friendship or somewhere in your business, work environment. There is something happening in your space with somebody or multiple people that are being very dishonest with you, and you really need to pay attention and focus on where that energy is coming from so you can protect yourself from it, and really get to the heart of the matter. It's really just going to be important for you to see things instead of staying blind to them, because, you know, it could be like out of sight, out of mind, you know, not really seeing it for what it really is. So I think it's going to be really important for you to really watch out for those kind of people that are deceiving and manipulative, and really find a way to protect yourself and your energy from being harmed anymore. Maybe in the past you've already dealt with that before, and now it's like you need to stop taking the energy on and guard yourself from it. This could also be you deceiving yourself and manipulating others to have your way. And if you have been doing that, that's also another thing where you need to stop yourself from doing it and protect yourself from, continuing, how should I put this? Continuing a habit that isn't really going to be helping you really connect with yourself and those around you in a way that's honest and positive. So, yeah, that's what I've got for that so far. For the inner focus. Okay, and the next card we have a reverse 9 of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So, for your inner focus, you could be dealing with some kind of a loss, some setbacks financially. Maybe you've been indulging a little too much, like overindulgence. Because I see it next to, the Two of Swords, and I'm kind of feeling like also you have to be mindful of protecting yourself from overspending and, setting yourself back from maybe where you're trying to be financially to reach some goals that you maybe have in mind for your career, just in a financial place in general. And that could be causing some feelings of loss for you. And, it could also to just be mindful of to protect yourself from those who could be manipulating you and deceiving you to try to have, access to your finances. They want you to spend money on them. They want, you to buy them all these things. There could just be people using you for your money as well, since the 9 of Pentacles is next to the 2 of Swords. So, definitely to be mindful. Or you're dealing with a boss who's deceiving you about really, what they're going to offer you financially, but then you end up taking a loss than what you were supposed to get in your pay or in your paycheck. There is something happening there, and it's going to be really important for you to focus in that area with what's happening on the inside there. But, that's what I'm getting so far from that. For the outer focus, we have a reversed 10 of Pentacles. Give me a moment to go over this card. Yeah, I'm just getting more burden, more loss, maybe some loneliness happening from dealing with these setbacks. Could be dealing with you could be really judging yourself or the person you're dealing with, or people you're dealing with that are causing or could be adding to this issue in your finances. It definitely, there is something I'm just really getting, like people riding off of you, using you for whatever you can give them. And it seems like whatever you're offering them is like financial comfort, materialistic things. There's definitely something happening here that is not helping you feel fulfilled and abundant within yourself. And that's just where you have to guard yourself from people like this who just want to keep taking from you. And if you're doing this to other people, then definitely you're going to want to sit back and really look at your actions and ask yourself, why am I doing this? And feeling at a loss with myself because of, how I'm impulsively spending my money and using up my resources, and then, manipulating people to have my way. Definitely there needs to be some kind of balance reached in this area, but for sure need to guard yourself away from these kind of energies of impulsively spending and wasting, your finances and just wasting your money on people who don't deserve it. And you could just be wasting your money too on things that really don't matter, but you want it for just a material reason to just have it in your possession. But it really seems like it's more like for looks and glamour, but it's really not serving you a purpose financially and what you really need to be using your money for. So definitely going to be important, Sagittarius, to watch how you're spending your money and using it, and also giving it away to those around you who might want to have access to it. Whether that's a partner or a friend or a family member or a coworker or a boss, whatever it is, like just to be mindful of that. And then for how you're going to thrive this month, we have a reverse 10 of Swords. So, not a reverse cards. Okay. Give me a moment. So I think it'll be really important for you to recover. The way you'll thrive is to recover from this financial setback that has hurt you in other ways tremendously. And to accept where you're at in your situation, to then like find the hope in this really difficult situation to get yourself out of the hole financially and really climb your way out back onto the top of the surface, and you know, feel like you're getting things rolling again in your life, and just feeling like you're on top of everything again in that area. But really like allowing yourself to renew, you know, yourself with your finances and getting a fresh start again, making better decisions on how your money is going to get used is going to be really crucial. But you have to at first like let yourself recover from the dip that took into your finances, and be patient with that process to get it back up to where it needs to be, and just to be hopeful that it will reach that place, and if you have that hope, it'll help you thrive in getting things back on track again. So definitely going to be important to focus on recovery in that way. For what's going to cause your struggle this month, we have a reversed Four of Pentacles. Reversed, reversed, reversed. My goodness. Okay. One moment. So I think your struggle too is your desire for the materialistic things, which is kind of what I was saying earlier to those Sagittariuses that are just wasting their money on things that really don't matter, just to have that material possession of it because they lust for it, they want it. But that's creating loss for you to the point where it's almost like you're being greedy about how you're using your money on things that really don't matter, and you're holding those things way too close to you when those things don't really matter. And this could also be showing, if it's not you, it could be the people who are deceiving you, manipulating you to be greedy, to take from you, and are trying to get you to give them as much material things as possible, which has caused that big financial loss for you because you've given in to, you know, sharing your finances with these people, but they just keep taking. They're not really giving anything in return because they're just out to be greedy and give to themselves. Because they're very materialistic people. So you definitely need to be beware of that, because you don't need to keep giving to people who are greedy and who just want for themselves but aren't willing to give that in return. So really focus on protecting yourself from that, and protecting yourself from, again, impulsively spending and throwing your money away so carelessly, so you can put it towards something more valuable in your life. And then, so for the advice we have for you this month, we have lucid dream, awareness, and opportunities. Give me a moment to read this card to you. The lucid dream card has come to you to bring awareness of new opportunities. Wake up to any that are around you. You have the ability to change your personal reality. In every situation, there are at least two choices. Stay present so you may be aware of them. Trust yourself, your intuition, and your abilities. Remember, at any moment, you can make a choice to change your situation. You are a co-creator. During a lucid dream, you're aware of the fact that you were asleep. This recognition allows you to change situations in your surroundings in your dream state. Basically, you can create anything that you choose. Lucid dreaming helps you actualize your dreams in waking reality. Many opportunities are headed your way. Tune into your senses, both physical, such as taste, touch, hearing, and so on, and metaphysical, clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, and claircognizance. Take action to make your dreams reality. And I feel like that just kind of ties in when it talked about, you know, tuning into your senses. I think really that's going to be important to pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. If spending money on something seems all off because you're impulsively spending, or if someone's trying to talk you into, if someone's just trying to talk you into spending on something that they want or they want from you, just to really listen to your senses and your intuition, because it will speak up in those moments when something is not right, when it's not the right time to make a purchase. It's definitely going to be important to pay attention to those signs and follow your instincts and your intuition, and to help guide you to make better decisions that aren't going to put you at a loss, and to look for more opportunities that are going to be heading your way, and staying in tune with that and taking action in areas that will help your dreams be manifested. And to manifest your dreams, you have to invest in them financially. So that's another important thing, to not like use your money for things that are materialistic, that don't offer you anything. If you have these big dreams to travel somewhere, invest in something in your career that takes a lot of money, and that's going to offer you way more valuable things in your life than these other, you know, objects and materialistic things that don't really offer you much of anything. And then, so the lesson we have for this month, we have 7 of Shelves, Choice and Ambitions, and it's the Lobster. And in this deck, shells are the cups, so which are water signs: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And I also will read this card to you for the lesson of the month. Okay. Wandering through his emotional landscape, Lobster is in search of ambitions and ideas that seem to have drifted away. Awakening to the endless possibilities life has to offer, he's come to a crossroad of choices. He's persistent and eager to embrace his imagination as he explores his options. He takes time to ponder the choices that are most important to him. Lobster is your creative guide in making the best decisions that will help you move ahead into new desirable situations. Choices are aplenty in the world, but by focusing inward, you're giving yourself the energy needed to focus without attempting to do everything at once. Keywords: choices, decisions, possibility, observation, imagination, searching for purpose, retreat, ambitions. So I feel like this is just really saying, tying back to like the dream card, you know, whatever important things you need to put your energy towards right now when it comes to a dream and goals and, you know, manifesting these kind of things, you have to invest in them. You have to make the right decisions and choices on using your finances towards the right thing that'll help you achieve this, and just being wiser about the choices you're making. Seeing the possibilities around you and observing everything in a way that's more detailed and more precise about how you're going to react to these situations, and just being an imaginative and being in your imaginative nature to be able to see the purpose and how you're going to help yourself get yourself back into this ambitious drive to really let yourself thrive in the areas where you've really wanted to pursue your dreams, but you need to stop focusing on these areas that are meaningless with impulsive spending, you know, wasting your money on things and people that are not worth it, and really just like, and not letting people use you for these things, because you need to invest more into yourself and your dreams than in things that are meaningless and don't really bring you much feelings of happiness other than enjoyment in the moment that you spend your money on it. Alright, well, other than that, Sagittarius, that is all that I have for you. Hopefully it was a helpful reading. I know it was a little bit of an intense reading, but I think it was overall for your benefit. Other than that, if you want to do a one-on-one reading with me, you can go to the description link box below, and you can go to my Instagram, Mystic Yasmin, and you can send me a message, or you can go to my Facebook page, Mystic Yasmin, and book a session with me from there. Other than that, Sagittarius, have a blessed day, and until next time.